If background removal is a step that's slowing you down in your POD business, you're about to get a chunk of your life back in this video. Because you know the cycle. You create a design inside of AI, you download it, and then you have to upload it to a different software to remove the background. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Or you have to do a lot of the manual work by yourself. So you leverage the background removal to remove the background, and then you have to go in there and do some tedious work as far as like erasing the background by yourself by using like the eraser tool or something like that. And by the time you're done doing that, you're annoyed, you're just frustrated, and just give up and probably just work on something else. I'm going to show you how you can skip that entire step, because inside of Ideogram AI, you can now remove the background and create a transparent background as the design's being created. No masking, no Photoshop. And then you can take it a step further where you can download the design in 8K. So let me take you through the step-by-step process and show you exactly what to do here. My name is RJ Martinez. I've sold over 125,000 products online and made millions of dollars in revenue by selling print-on-demand products. If you get any value out of this video, make sure you smash that like button. All right, so Ideogram AI just released a transparent background where you can generate the image and then you can create the transparent background at the same time, which saves you time from creating the actual design. So if you're doing like print on demand, and I'll show you and walk you through the whole process to give you an idea of, actually how to use this. So instead of something like a black background like this, and you just want it to be a transparent background, it'll be really easy to do. And instead of taking it, to download the image and then removing the background, the little tedious work that you have to do, and then getting real close to, the font where you have to make sure there's like no black spots or there's no left behind black spots, right? Which can be a little frustrating sometimes, right? So what we're going to do, so I have a prompt already, and I'll show you a few different ideas, how I generate my prompts myself. There's a few different ways you can do this, and I'll share this in this video to kind of, so you can leave what's actually value as far as, you jumping in here and creating your own designs. And everything I'm going to be using in this video is going to be down below the description too as well. So the first thing is you want to make sure that it says transparent background. Okay, don't do the mistake what I did where it's important that you use the word transparent background. Okay, if you just put black background, it won't work. And then the mistake that I personally did was the model, I had it on the latest model, and you want to make sure you have this to auto. All right, you want to have it to auto. And then let's go ahead and do that. Usually when I'm doing like any type of t-shirt designs, I like to keep it the 4-5. You can do the 1-1 if you want to, the square, but I like to do that 4-5. Takes more of that design space on the t-shirt for the templates for the most part. Now we're just going to go ahead and what we're going to do is go ahead and hit send. Boom. It should go ahead and create. Let that one create. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a different prompt, and I'll show you the concept here. Let that one generate. And then we'll go ahead and generate a different one now. So right here too. So you want to make sure it says transparent background. Okay. Then we'll hit, make sure that's that. I have it on auto, hit transparent background, clean vector t-shirt design, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that one, send that one. And then we'll go ahead and do another one. And same thing with this one, change the sizing with prompt, dark background. So we want to change that to transparent background. Boom, boom, we're looking good. Go ahead and hit send on that one. Now it's important, like I said, to use transparent background because the goal is, it's probably going to generate this one, right? Look what it did. This is powerful. Okay, so this is the first time it says no ice, please. So like iced coffee kind of concept, right? You're seeing this right here. It literally took out the background. Now, usually we would have to remove this background, download it and remove it, which would take a little bit of time. Okay, this is one of the designs that seem to be populating as far as this word no ice. You're seeing a lot of that populate with what's going on in the world. In the USA, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's people that are for the ice and against the ice. Now, when it comes to something like this, now leveraging different concepts, different ideas, and then able to remove the background, it speeds up the process, right? So I think this is a really, really cool feature that Ideogram AI released, which is amazing. So you can see something like that. Now, the next thing, we're going to go on to the next thing because you can actually download these in a higher resolution too, which is powerful. So let's go here to the next one. It should be almost done. There we go. Look at, okay, it did the transparent background too. It's Mardi Gras, raw. It's Mardi Gras, raw. Look how clean. That was actually really detailed. Okay, and that's the transparent background. Crazy. All right, let's go over to the next one. The Axolotl reads a lotto. Look at that. Clean, right? Crazy. Now, it's good. Now, the next thing we can do is come over here to download. Now we can download in 8K. Okay. So you can download. So there's SD, HD, 2K, 4K, and now 8K, which is like the highest resolution. So I hit download. It's downloading. It's going to take a little bit of time because it's like downloading in the higher resolution for us, which is really nice. Same thing here. Do that too as well. And then let's say whatever design you like to, by the way, you can pick whatever one you want and boom, download that as well. Okay. And if you're wondering about these prompts that I actually researched, so I release free prompts pretty much every week on my YouTube channel. So you can get access. This is free right here. It's going to be downloaded in the description, but these are the prompts that I actually created right here. And I just show people how to, generate prompt design ideas or different concepts to help you with your business. Okay. This can help you and give you a better understanding of how to do these cool prompts like I showed you right here. Okay. So a lot of people get confused. They don't know how to do a prompt idea. And I actually give this away for free to help you with this and actually generate the prompt so you can have an idea. So it's still down. Let it download. So it's down. Boom, boom. Nice. Very nice. So it's downloading. Now there's a few things that you can do here. Remember, because each template size is going to be different from if you want to adjust it right. You still have to adjust it a little bit. So as far as the templates, if you're uploading to Amazon Merch, or if you're just uploading to like a print-on-demand provider, I'll show you exactly one over here inside of Gelato. All right, I'm going to go ahead and, so I have an image right here on the back end, just showing you like a template, right? Just kind of give you the idea and the concept of, how you can download or upload. So we'll upload these. Let's upload both 3 of them that we just downloaded. Okay, it's going to upload just to give you an idea of the DPI. All right, that's good. Now, so for example, you can see the DPI right here is it's up there. All right, close to 597 DPI, which is really good. So you can see the size of you really don't have to do nothing to it. Now you can, if you want to, you can make it a little bit bigger, but that's pretty good. Okay. Just to give you an idea and the concept of it. Right. So that's pretty good. Now let's do like the Xelato. Let's see that too as well. Or we don't have to. We click on it. 597. And right here, 597 too as well. Now, look at that. Pretty clean, right? So I just want to give you an idea on the concept like that. Now, if you want to, let's say you want to adjust anything or make it a certain template size, there's like Photo P. You can definitely use this. It's a free to a certain extent, just like anything else. I know that they're starting to charge for certain things over here, but if you want to do something like this, you can. So 54, I'm going to do like the Amazon Merch template size, the 300 DPI. Let's do the black background for this example. Let's go ahead and create that right now. Let's go ahead and open an image inside of here, or I can just drag and drop. All right, so that's like the Amazon Merch size. You can see when I did that, it just uploaded to the size, just to give you an idea of the template size and the placement. And you can move it, do whatever you want over here. All right, and then you can also, if you want, you're happy with that one, you can export it as a PNG, and then you can even just the background too. All right, so if you want it as a transparent background, you can do that. Name the file, boom, boom. Save it to my computer, and boom, there it is. Okay, so see how fast that was? He literally created a design in here with a transparent background. Now, if we don't, so for example, if we don't put let me go over here, exit that. Let me just put the regular prompt without the transparent background, so you can have an idea of that too, real fast. All right, so let's grab that Mardi Gras one right here, copy here, paste it in there, and we didn't change it. We just put black background. Okay, if you don't do that, let's see what happens. All right, let that generate. Okay, but when you do put transparent background, it will do it. But you can still do it this way too if you wanted to. But that's just wanted to share that with you too as well. So this is not the transparent background. So if I download it in the 8K, let it download. And also too, you can use whatever design editing software you want to. If you want to do anything as far as you want to make it smaller, make it larger, or certain template size that you want to make it, you can definitely do that for your favorite stuff. You're using like Kiddle, Canva, or Photo P, or whatever design, Photoshop, whatever template that you use, you can definitely do that too as well. All right, so that's what it looks like. As you're gonna see, there's no transparent background. Okay. All right, now let's look at this cool feature too as well. There's another feature. So we're gonna go ahead and edit the actual design here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and add this to a t-shirt mockup. Okay. Oh yeah. Now let's go ahead and so it did that. So we're kind of just basically going in from kind of like idea of the design. We're happy with it. and to think about like if you're pushing it out to like social media or putting it like, on your listing or even just to your audience, right? So like, okay, this is the design I created today, right? And say if you don't like, well, you can do that too as well. Now let's add it to, now put the t-shirt on a person, okay? And then let's say I want a black t-shirt. I want a black t-shirt mock-up, okay? Nice. All right. This is cool. You can see what we're doing here. I want a black t-shirt mock-up. So it's taking that same concept, same background, same t-shirt, and putting it on a person. Now I want to just change the color of the t-shirt to black. I'm even okay if it puts it to that, to like let's see what happens. I did a good job. Okay. Now let's say like, I think that's good right there. I like what it did. Now you can come over here and you can download it. So 2K, 4K, pretty cool. So let's download it in 2K. Okay. And I want to go back over here too, because I want to download this one. And then I want to come over here and download this one. Right. So let those all download. I want to populate, it's going to populate them onto my computer. And then you can do whatever you want. You're going to go make a social media post. You want to do you can do a lot right here. All right. Now you guys are going to see, look at downloaded. Pretty cool. Clean. Right. And let's see the next one. Look at this one. Pretty cool, clean, right? This one. So just streamlining the process, making it fast, making it easy. All like kind of like making it all in one, which is really cool. All right, so the next thing I did was the prompt. You can see the prompt right here, but I told it to do the text in Spanish, and I'm pretty sure it got it right. So you can see right here, add bold, playful text in Spanish. And then I put it in English, and then it looks like it translated it to Spanish, right? It got it down, all right? So I think it did. Well, obviously it's not too much, but yeah, now let me show you another one. So let's go over here. I told it to do it in Chinese. Now this is the hard part because I don't know how to do the Chinese. So let me see over here. Let's see. Let me see if I can use like ChatGPT to read what this says. Okay, let me check this out. All right, so it's translating the image. Let me show you. So I'm using Google Translate the image to help me translate this image. So I screenshot it. And it's pasted over here. It says, Carlos here, bro. So I think obviously because it's probably said differently in Chinese, I'm assuming. So that would be kind of the same idea, the same concept, right? Now let's come over here to, let's say, let's click on this one. Okay. Let's do the same exact thing, same concept here. Yeah. Look at that. So it's Mardi Gras, but it's missing the bro. But I think we're getting it there because I wouldn't understand like the different languages. Okay, I'll buy it. So let's try this one. You can see how I'm doing that, right? Which is pretty cool. So if you wanted to translate, it's Mardi Gras, man. Right? So just translating in different English. So this is Haiti, right? And then let's try another one. This is Haiti too as well. And if you're watching this and you know these languages, is it correct? Let me know it's Mardi Gras, bro. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if this is correct. Cause I know probably saying it wrong because it's different from different languages, right? And this is in Japanese. So let's go ahead and see in Japanese. So I just did it in a few languages just to test it, and you can see how you can change it. Okay. I'm not sure. We got that one. Let's try this one. This is in Japanese too. Okay. It detected that it was in Japanese. That's a good. No, so it's getting it, but the way of pronouncing it, right, is going to be different. So you may have to do a little bit more research on that. So only thing I did was show you the example, right? This one seemed to be pretty good. I just text in Spanish, right? And you just change that with how you would change the different languages. It's pretty cool, huh? Pretty amazing when it comes to any of this, right? All right, so you can create the background. You can download an 8K now. You can now create seamless mockups like I showed you. And then you can actually change the language for the actual design for different people, because there's certain people that only speak certain languages and they want to design in a certain language, which is really cool. If you want to sign up with Ideogram AI, make sure you use my affiliate link down below in the description. If you want access to those prompts, I have a free download for you down below too as well. And the cool thing about this, you don't have to worry about bouncing back and forth to remove a background now. You can do it all with inside of Ideogram AI, which is my favorite AI generator if you didn't know. If you use it, comment transparent and tell me what you're selling. t-shirts, stickers, mugs, posters, and I'll reply with a cool prompt idea so you have an understanding of how to generate a prompt. And if you want more POD workflows like this, make sure you subscribe with notification bells on. Hit that like button because I'll be sharing more weekly tips like this. And watch this video right here next if you want to see how to create next level prompt ideas with Ideogram.